Hello guys, Oscar here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Skar's Vanilla Survival, where we're starting things in the very start of our mega base, where today we'll be working, as well as doing something very spooky. Okay, now little spoiler, it's not going to be that spooky, but it's going to be Halloween themed, and I'm going to be building a very small temporary pumpkin farm. But first of all, you might notice I sound different, and that's because I've gotten a different mic. The old mic that I had, it served me really well for a long time. I think about 3.5 years. Well, maybe more like just 3 years. And it served me really well, although it was really quiet. You know, it sounded good in terms of bitrate and audio quality, but it was really quiet. And I had to talk loud, and if I forgot to talk loud, it would be hard to hear. And then sometimes I would often have to edit it in the post-processing and editing. I would have to make it louder, and here I'm just talking to my normal voice, hopefully with no editing at all, and you guys can just hear me, which is pretty awesome. So that's the first of many hardware changes that are to come. Which brings me to my next point, that come to the end of November, lag will be no more. I know I complain about lag in pretty much every single video, and I know it's probably really annoying, but it's annoying to me too, that's why I complain about it. But that won't be an issue anymore, guys. I've been planning out a PC and saving up money for about 2 years now, and here in the last few weeks I'm about to finish saving up for it, and so I'm going to start building that throughout this next month, and it's going to be great. I don't really want to get into the technical stuff today. If you guys want, just comment that, I'll tell you. But basically, I'll probably have a 2 to 3 times faster PC. Like, I want to make it the best of the best, so it's like lag will be no more. You'll never hear me talk about lag again. But all that aside, I do have a video to make today, so let's just get right into it. And as we fly through the void right here, because I don't want to take the nether, I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm going to do. I have a few shulker boxes of supplies, and we're going to be making a slightly Halloween themed build. It's not going to be some super fancy, scary Halloween thing, don't get that idea. But I want to make a melon and pumpkin farm that's actually fully AFKable, because right now I've been having this thing, if you guys can see the screenshots here. I've just had a manual farm that I've been working on. It's been working okay, but this one here, it should work a lot better because it's fully AFKable and not slow, so it should be alright. This will be my own design and it'll be good. Yeah, let's get to the location now. Alright, so I was thinking, what better place to build a spooky sort of themed farm than right here in a spooky swamp? It's got nothing else going for it. I mean, really, there's not really anything else around, so we might as well build this here. This will be my own design as far as I know, because I built it this afternoon. And it is based off of Nembon's grid design, which I'll show more in detail once I have more stuff built. But it is my own design, so don't steal it. Or don't accuse me of stealing it too. Actually, that seems more likely, because that would be kind of mean. But anyway, I'm just gonna get to clearing this area and getting ready to build. Should be pretty good. Okay, this area has been thoroughly prepped. It's all flattened out, and I've actually grabbed a bunch of vines and stuff from these trees, which should prove really helpful in decorating this thing. But now that we're ready to start building, I'm going to walk you through how this farm works. Okay, so this here is the farm that I designed a short while ago. I'm not exactly sure when, but like right in preparation for this episode. It's pretty simple, as you can see. It's got the usual grid pattern where the observers will power the immediately surrounding pistons, and then as it does that, it will drop the items on the ground, only to be picked up by hopper minecarts. And I'm lagging a ton, sorry if it's hard to look at. But right now, the only thing I need to work on is this system here. I want it to actually shut off, and there's some special way to do that. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll do that. And then this right here, this is the amount of items that I got from one 20-minute session of testing. So in theory, we should get 3 times this many items, and it also means that we need to balance out the pumpkins and melons, which we can do with just the number of plants that we have. And basically, the rows here, they're alternating in between melons and pumpkins, so it shows how that works. It's pretty simple, not too complicated. And then right here, just a storage system. I am going to sort this in our actual world, and yeah, that should be good. Yeah, not really sure what else to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. So all that aside, I'm a little bit hoarse for some reason. I was starting a little, I started planning a little bit about the storage system here, and it's going to be pretty small. Once again, this is a temporary farm, so I'm just going to have this like this, and it'll be pumpkins on one side and melons on the other, or maybe it'll be melons on this side and pumpkins on the other here. I don't know, but either way, this is where the storage system is going to be. I'm thinking maybe the entrance goes right here. I'm debating on whether or not I should put a portal in. I'm not totally sure. I'll think on that one, but either way, that means the farm itself has to go over here. And yeah, I'm just gonna start building. We'll see how that works. Actually, no, I'm gonna start working on the storage system stuff first, and then the actual farm. Alright, storage system is in, and I've changed my mind about having it be sorted. I think it's easier if it's just not, because, I mean, it's just easier. You know, we're going to have more melon slices than pumpkins, so this would always be more full than the other. You know, we'd have to, like, move this whole thing up. It's a lot more work for just a little bit more gain. So instead, I'm just going to leave it like this, and we can sort it by hand, which is honestly a lot easier. So that's what I'm going to do now, and now I need to get started on the actual farm. Okay, the first minecart, I don't know how to say it, just minecart track, I guess. The first collection track is in, and I'm going to do the other two real quick. And I'm already running low on time. I say this all the time. That's the next sort of step in my schedule. I need to get more time to work. But either way, that's in, and soon the other two will be in. They'll be done pretty soon. Alright, the collection system is completely in. Just putting in the farmland here, and fun fact, this is actually like the original hoe that I made, or one of the original hoes. That's why it's made of iron, which is kind of insane. I haven't actually used this in a long time, so that's why I figured I'd use it now. And yeah, it's in my tools and armors shulker box for, I don't know, at least a few months. It's pretty insane. Seeds going in now. And yeah, after that, we're actually almost done with the farm, and then we'll just have to do some decorating. Observers going in. Ah, misclick. Darn it. Alright, the first pistons are going in. Okay, we've got a pretty cool looking farm so far. It's like super close to done. I just need to put these down here like this, and then I need to put blocks like that. And that'll be the whole farm complete. And here they are, starting to grow. I might as well just time-lapse this. Here we go. Here's the farm booting up for the first time and only time. Okay, that wasn't the full time, but I got bored just sitting there. So I'm thinking right now I kind of want to decorate this. Right now, I mean, it works. It's functional. I'm sure. I haven't actually tested that. I'm pretty sure it's functional. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Actually, let's check. We might actually. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not booted up. I just mentioned that. But yeah, let's get a little sort of building around this. I want to decorate this, make it all spooky. I don't really have a specific design in mind or a specific idea, so I'm just going to sort of just start at the floor and work our way out. Should be alright. Alright, this thing's already starting to produce. I've only been on for like 15 minutes, or I've only been working for about 15 minutes, and it's already doing all this. It's pretty insane. But anyway, yeah, you'll notice I've gotten some stuff down for this main sort of area here. And this is gonna be the most complicated part. The rest of it, I'm gonna make it look good, but I'm not gonna make it some fancy, super detailed thing. And I think it looks pretty good so far. I'm not sure if I want to just do this, or actually, I don't know. That looks pretty good. Maybe we will just stick with that. But I kind of incorporated the different things that we're farming, and this is actually a light source. This is a jack-o'-lantern. So that's sort of my thought process behind there. We got a cool sort of window right here. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think, though. I'm not a builder, so yeah, tell me what you think. I like it, though. Okay, I've got the outside of this now. I think I'll be the first to admit it's a little bit down. It's a little bit lazy. I don't know. I like it. I'm not stoked by it, but yeah, I think it looks alright. I did get a little bit lazy by just putting up a wall and then decorating the wall. But I did try to make it a little bit overgrown on the farm, as you can see. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up or anything. And stuff like that. If we go up here, you can see my favorite feature, which is this this kind of canopy here. I tried to make it so like it's sort of growing over here, trying to reach onto the building a little bit. I don't know if that really comes across, but I think it looks okay. After all, we're going to be on the inside, which is what really matters. The interior would look better. And yeah, I know I'm slideshowing a lot, but it's all right. I think it looks okay. And the biggest thing is it's functional. So. Yep, I think that's pretty good for the outside of this. Now I just need to do just a little bit of terraforming on this side, because if you look over here, there's a lot of edge right under the water, and I want to get a little more landmass there. Okay, with this I think we can finally call this project finished. I've added a little bit of detail here and a little bit over there, and if we look over here, just a little bit of land. I mean, it's nothing big, but it does make a big difference. And I think this looks pretty good. It is producing, so if we go in here, me slideshow over here. It's definitely producing. This is just in the time that I've been working. And let me see. Let me check my watch here. Yeah, about an hour total for this decoration and stuff. So this totally works. I'm pretty stoked with it, and I think we should move on to some other things now. Okay, I know I said that we would move on, but this is after about 5 hours of AFKing here. It was actually it was overnight, but the thing stopped working because the minecarts were being weird. So I'm going to say it was about 5 hours, and this thing works pretty well. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, like I said, let's actually get back to work now. And that brings us back to this place, where we're going to be doing some work today. But before we can do that, you might notice, well, you probably wouldn't notice because I haven't opened it up. You'll notice our quartz supplies are actually starting to get a little bit low, even with this little bit of help from our villager friends. And yeah, so I want to be able to do that, but we need to get some quartz, and that will take us to the nether, where I actually have another task where I want to get this at least somewhat linked up to the nether hub. Not like fully linked up, I just want like a path to it. So that'll work, and we'll do that, and then after that we'll do some quartz mining, and then we'll be able to get some more working on this thing, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now we've got this portal linked up, and I tested it, and it works. So if we go through here, go right here, you'll see there's our nether hub through there. It's kind of hard to see, because there's magma cubes in the way, but there we go. Now I'm going to get some shulker boxes, and spend at least half an hour, maybe a full hour, just mining quartz. Hopefully it all goes well. Alright guys, it took me, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe to get all this quartz, and this is how much we got. This should be about half a double chest, or half a shulker box, I mean, of quartz, so we'll just see how that goes right now. Assuming my math is right, it should be exactly that amount, but yeah, we should see, let's see how much that is. I was right, exactly 1/2 of a shulker box, so that's, I don't know, that's not bad for an hour and a half. It's probably a lot faster than my other farms. But hopefully eventually we'll get some villager trading set up so that we'll be able to get a lot of quartz a lot faster. And now we're back here. I told you we'd be back here, and the first thing I need to do is get this hole not a hole, because right now mobs can get in through the trees and stuff, and it's just not good. Also we have snow and stuff, and I'm debating whether or not I should keep the snow in on the green on the trees, because that looks kind of cool. I'm not really sure about that, but I definitely don't want it anywhere else, so we definitely need to cover this up. Alright, we can officially no longer fly out the top there. That's all glassed off now, and there's sea lanterns in there, which add a nice little touch. And then I also added a little mini planter on top of the portals there, if you can see that right there. I'm not sure if I want a little more to it, I might, but then again there's some more plants in there that are still growing, so that'll probably be a little bit higher. I'm trying to see if I can show you guys. Not really, but there's like wheat and some carrots and stuff, so that'll grow a little higher, and I think that'll look better. And I kind of like that this isn't really the center of the room, this is, so I think that'll look a lot better. And then once we do the ceiling, this will all be white, it won't be black, so that'll match a lot better with this. But speaking of the ceiling, we actually need to do the floor now, which I'm kind of stoked for. Alright guys, I've got some planning down here, and this is going to be 2 paths here, one right there and one right here. And then over here is going to be a little bit more decorative with windows along the side, and then this here will be functional. And I will explain more about the functionality once I get building. Okay guys, it's been quite a while, about 3.5, maybe 4 hours, and it doesn't look like very much to show for it, but I got all these borders in, and after all these plans, and I'm starting to get these walkways in. Now I'm pretty much out of time, so I'm actually gonna have to call it here, but in the meantime I think this is a pretty good progress for one episode. You know, we built a whole farm, and then also this, it's not bad at all. So in the meantime, yeah, this looks alright. I'll probably do a little bit of work in between episodes, but mostly this will be worked on next episode. Don't know when we're going to finish this. It feels like it's going kind of slow right now, but at the same time it's only been a little bit. So it's probably not too bad. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, because this is the end of the episode, like I said. I want to thank you guys for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you haven't already, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing. That'd mean a lot too. In the meantime, that's all I've got time for today, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you later.